Hello friends, I hope you have done my actual class on the topic business environment. Today I'm going to discuss all the MCQs, 20 MCQs I have included in this video on the topic business environment for CS Foundation. Let's start. Okay, first is purpose of business that goes beyond earning profit are. There are 4 points, that is creating job opportunities, B, offering better quality of life, important, point number C, important institution in society, and point number D, all of the above. Obviously, if you know what you mean by business, I have already included in my actual video. Business actually includes creating, obviously business creates job opportunities, obviously it gives better quality of life, it is also an institution in society. So the answer is all of the above. Next, business environment is a dash concept as it differs from country to country. A, B, C, D, relative, real, dynamic, none of the above. So in the features, there is I already discussed in the feature, that is business is a relativity in nature, relative. So these are, because relative in the sense we are means we are equally doing everything in 2 or more countries, and also we are now globalized, and also we are having that relative concept of 2 or more countries or 2 or more region. That's why business environment actually is a relative concept as it differs country to country. Question: a statement describes the desired future position of the company. Obviously desired future explains by vision statement, and mission is how we will reach the objectives and the approaches, how we will reach such goal. So here the answer is point number A, that is vision. Question: which of the following is an example of vision statement? Vision. See, point number A is telling Google to organize the world's information. This already Google do. Next is ICSI to be a global leader in promoting good corporate governance. Actually, they don't do now. So Nike to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in world. They already do these things. And point number D, all of the above. So vision statement is point number B, because they ICSI to be a global leader in promoting good corporate governance. Maybe it's their vision statement, but still now they're not acting as a global leader in promoting good corporate governance. So answer is point number B. Question 5. Internal environment includes. Internal environment includes, there are 4 points: machinery, money, management structure, and nature, all of the above. Obviously, inside the organization, you need all these 3 to run your business. Okay, and for internal environment, you need machinery also, money also, and also it needs to be a good management structure also, and nature. So the answer is point number D, all of the above. Next question, which of the following is an external environment? See, point number A, operating. We have read operating is the other word of micro environment. B is macro, both A and B, none of the above. Actually, external means macro. Micro means the internal people, like employees, customers, shareholders, all these people are coming under the micro and operating environment. But macro extends to outsider, means outside forces. So here the answer is point number B, that is macro. Next question is, what is understood as a systematic application of scientific or other organized knowledge to practical tasks? So I would request that please read the question very nicely, because they are talking about the systematic application. Now, systematic application of scientific or other organized knowledge, only the word technology is coming in my mind. So there are 3 options given: A, technology; B, legislation; demographics; and none of the above. So obviously systematic means it's a technology. Legislation actually a law making. Okay, law, rules, regulation. So that's why systematic application of the scientific or other organized knowledge means technology. The answer is point number B. Next question is, which of the following is an example of legal environment? Legal. There are 4 points. Read the points very clear, or 3 option is given. First is given, sugar factories are set up at only those places where sugarcane can be grown. Okay. Next is, pet store would deal with federal animals welfare laws. C is, impact of climatic change must be considered, and D is all of the above. Obviously, they are talking about law in case of pet store. So, pet store would deal with federal animals welfare welfare laws. So, see, this is one of the legal uh, rules for the pet store. So, this is obviously example of legal environment. So, option and answer is point number B. Next question, what creates awareness among customers and helps to improve the quality of existing company's product? 4 options given, marketing, pricing, competition, all of the above. Obviously, whenever you marketing and pricing, this both are the process and procedure of doing business in a better way. And competition means it's obviously awareness, because you have to do better than other competitors, as well as competition will helps to improve the quality of existing company's product, because whenever there is a competition of one product, obviously you will try to do better than the other competitors. So the here the answer is point number C, competition. Next question. Although there are a number of statutory controls on business in India, what keeps a track of anti-competitive practices? Anti-competitive practices. Friends, I would like to tell you there is one act, that is Competition Commission of India. Competition Commission of India, CCI, which actually deals with these competitive practices. That means you are restricted to do the business or trade in an unfair means. Okay, and you also restricted to do the competition while doing the trading of business or trading of goods and services in an unfair means. So there is one act, that is MRTP Act. Okay, there this competition commission is formed by the government, and this competition commission is going to take care, keep their eye on you, so that you cannot do any type of competition, you cannot do your business in an unfair means. So here, who keeps a track of anti-competitive practices? That is point number A, Competition Commission of India. Next question, by which government checks restrictive trade? Just now I said which act actually checks restrictive trade, that is anti-competition board is CCI, that is Competition Commission of India, but this is from the act MRTP Act. So full, you guys please remember ki all this competition, and if you do the competition in an unfair means, so there is one act, MRTP Act, which is going to rule you. And okay, they usually form the CCI, Competition Commission of India, and they will act as an anti-competition. So they are going to protect you if you don't do it in a fair means. So here the answer is point number B, that is MRTP Act. Next question. What do you mean by liberalization actually? Liberalization means 4 option given. Point number A, reducing number of reserved industries from 17 to 8. Liberating the industry trade economy from unwanted restrictions. Opening up of economy to the world by attaining international competitiveness. And free determination of interest rate. Obviously, this is a liberal, na? You are getting the liberal means it's actually helps the means government is not going to impose all those subsidies and some subsidies and all, because you are trading with globally. Okay, they are some liberal, they will become somewhat liberal. Okay, to impose the restrictions. So here the point number B will be the answer, that is liberating the industry, trade and economy from unwanted restrictions. Relaxing the restrictions and control imposed on business and industry means A, liberalization, B, privatization, C, globalization, and D, none of the above. Obviously, just now I explained that giving the relaxation for the restrictions and control imposed on business and industry means. So this is actually type of liberalization, that is government is government became liberal, okay, and they are there is a relaxation of relaxation for the restrictions or for impose restrictions on imposing all those subsidies, tax, all those things. So here the answer will be point number A, liberalization. Next question, which among these is not a method of privatization? One is denationalization, B, franchising, C, sale of business, and D, all of this. Privatization means whenever you are supply of goods and services from public to private or individual group of individuals. So obviously, denationalization is also a type of privatization. Franchising also, I say, privatization can be done by way of franchising. But sale of business is not a privatization. Business cannot be sold. So because sale of business does not mean privatization. Whenever you are selling any business or any company from, or sale of goods or product from public to private, then only it's becoming privatization. So here the answer is sale of business is not a privatization. Next point, globalization is a term used to describe the process of removal of restrictions on foreign trade, investment, both A and B, none of the above. Obviously, globalization means you are doing business globally. That means there is investment. Obviously, you can do foreign trade. So both of them, both A and B. Answer is point number C, that is both A and B. In India, liberalization and privatization began from, actually starts when? It's actually point number A, 1991. Next question, globalization means. There are four options. Setting up farms branches in other countries, adopting a global outlook, earning profit from export, attracting foreign investment. Actually adopting a global outlook. I'm only working in India, or means India or domestic in nature, not like that. So I want to adopt a global outlook. So globalization means is actually to adopt a global outlook. That is point number B. Next question, which one is not an element of internal environment? Just check. Option A, marketing capabilities, B, operational capabilities, C, money and capital market, and D is personal capabilities. So which is not internal? Marketing capabilities, obviously an internal environment. Operational capabilities is also a type of like micro macro. Money and capital market. Money and capital market, it's this is not an element of internal environment. Actually, this is the elements of external. Personal capabilities also is from coming from the inside people, that is in internal environment. Here the option money and capital market is external forces, and this is the answer, point number C. Question, who invented privatization? The concept of privatization, or the word privatization. Obviously, this is also I have included in my actual video. It's actually invented by Peter Drucker. Point number D. Last question from this chapter, that is micro factors of external business environment does not include. Micro factors, do you remember? That is the internal things. Okay, internal inside the organization, or internal matters what you have to take into the consideration for doing business. For example, four options given. Point number option A, competitors, B, customer, C, government policies, and D, none of these. Obviously, competitors is a micro factor because we have to take into the consideration for our improvement itself. Customer too, because without customer we are no one. We have to take into the consideration the customers. And third one is government policies. We are not concerned about the government policies while doing the business. Especially about the micro factors, government is not coming. So here the answer is point number C, that is government policies. Micro factors of external business environment does not include government policies.